Okay, so finally got a strat down for Riker. This one took a while to figure out, but I managed to find the next fight was even harder. But let's start with Riker. So I'm going to be bringing to this fight these guys in party because I was changing some Terra types to reduce the times I'm going to need to go back to change it. Mammo Swine, Caracosta, um, Seismatode, Houndoom. Do you think it's already in my party? No, it's... No, where did... Okay, there we go. Houndoom, Samurott, and Tornadus. Where's... Okay. So, I need to... So, I'm gonna want, in terms of items, eject pack on Mamoswine. And while I'm at it, let's get eject button on Tornadus. Citrus on Caracosta. Soft sand on Seismatode. Black glasses on Doom. And, what you have it? Rust on Samurott. Alright, so let me make sure Houndoom's Terra type is correct. Yeah, flying is correct. Okay, I almost forgot this. I actually need to, so I need to pre-damage Mamoswine to 212 HP. Sure, whatever that works. That might think that that's him. Okay. So with the pre-damaging Mamoswine is being Solar Beam exactly from Torkoal, not Heat Wave because we're thick fast, so it doesn't do as much damage as it could otherwise. Part of me does kind of wish that it was Heat Wave, though. That would have been better for Costa to switch it on, but I can't. I can't change that. Actually, I could have with a window, but I couldn't have done this jetpack strat anyway, so... Yeah, Headlong Rush a jetpack out. This will do a large chunk of Torkoal. Maybe kill, but it does a sash anyway, so it doesn't kill regardless, but... Headlong Rush, jetpack out. It's gonna be big Solar Beam. Actually, credit too. We went to Costa, which is going to take Solar Beam. We have Sturdy, so we never die to this. That's why like, it easily would kill us otherwise. And Citrus Spear will get us some health back, which isn't going to be... is important. Rock Slide kill. We're just barely faster than this, so I could have Aqua Jet anyway if we weren't faster. So it doesn't actually make a difference. Okay, and that's the main thing beyond this that was to prevent Stealth Rocks. This is Fast Kill Belly Bolt. Since because of Citrus, we're out of Weather Ball range, so it's always discharged, so we can get a free switch to Seismatode on that. Since we have Earthquake on Seismitoad, Drain, well, and Wave Crash and Drain Punch, it's always going to click Reflect because it sees no kills. The first Earth Power will break the Shuka Berry, and then the second will kill. With Soft Sand Boost, those two combine kill. And as we'll just set up Reflect, which is fine because by the time I need to use a physical move, it will already, the Reflect will be gone. With the way I've set this up. Well, actually, it's not technically true, but it's accounted for in the case where I am using it while it's up. So there's going to be Quick Claw Skeletor's Solar Beam out. Okay, so we go into Houndoom on the Solar Beam. So, because this Skeletor is going for Earth Power, so we can Terra Flying to be immune to it. Dark Pulse into Sucker Punch always kills, and Sucker Punch will bypass Quick Claw. And these two moves combined kill even with Reflect. Funny one. Reflect's gone. So go into Samu on the Flare Blitz or Stone Edge. We can always take two moves, and we have Grossberry for Flare Blitz Burn. Flip turn, slow flip turn. And go into Seismitoad. Seismitoad can take Flare Blitz, crit burns fine because we aren't going to, because we are using Earth Power anyway to take this out. For reference, it also does see Flare Blitz is not being negative effect because it was Rock Head. So there's going to be Noivern out. To set up the final endgame scenario, I need to get Tornadus in, which can take crit from Noivern, set up priority Tailwind, and Mammoth in the last two. But I don't have this. Unfortunately, I don't have the slots to be able to get this in, safely, which means that I have to sack Costa. Yeah, that's was the only way I could find to make this work. Alright, go into Tornadus. We're slower, but since we have Prankster, Tailwind will be set up at first anyway, and Hyper Voice, we never die to crit and get ejected out with eject button. This is Terra Fire, so Headlong Rush one-shots it. Costa hasn't been that useful, but it has done some okay stuff. But I had to let it go. There was no other way. So in terms of frags, let me also update the death counter. That brings me to 9 now. Okay. So that's 1 for Costa, who's also dead, so I should mark that. Costa made it to 5 just before it died. Funny thing. And 1 for Seismitoad. 1 for... Actually, it's 2 for Seismitoad. 1 for Houndoom, and 2 for Mamoswine. Okay, so... Next up is Mara. This fight was the problem. I was struggling so much to find a line for this. The main issue that I had when it came to coming up with a line is basically that I needed 4 Mons to deal with just 2 Mons. So I had to slot compress like crazy on this fight. You'll see what I mean. So for the team, we want Pawmont, Fortress. We are also going to be sacking again on this fight, for reference. Belly Bolt, which is, I believe, in my party, yeah. Ceruledge, which is... Slowking and Emolga. I'm bringing out some weird strats for this one, but assuming I didn't get anything wrong, it should all work. Though it is very precise, so if I did get something wrong, that's pretty bad. Yeah, Black Magnum on Pawmont, eject button on Fortress. What is Belly Bolt taking it? It doesn't really need an item at all. It doesn't make a difference. I'll just go Juice, I guess. Spell Tag on Ceruledge. Cover Cloak on Slowking. And no item on Emolga. No item is very important. Okay, so Belly Bolt should be Terra Water. Yeah, it is. Technically, like, a few Terras could have worked, like Grass. What else resists water? Dragon, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I need to teach 2 moves as well. I don't need any pre-damage. I need to teach Bulldoze to Slowking. And... this one's gonna be kind of one that we're paying as well. I need to teach Psycho Cut to Ceruledge. No way I could have made this work. We're gonna be getting rid of Flare Blitz. Shadow Sneak was initially my consideration, but the 2 reasons I decided on Flare Blitz is that I can relearn Flare Blitz by TM, which I can't with Shadow Sneak. I also need Shadow Sneak for this fight. Technically, I can relearn Phantom Force as well via TM, but I also need Phantom Force for this fight, and I think it's more likely that it'll end up using the Phantom Force TM for something else, and not. I don't think Flare Blitz TM is really going to get used. So yeah, I'm just going to get rid of Flare Blitz for Psycho Cut. If I ever need Flare Blitz back, I got the TM for that. Do some moveset rearrangement so it looks better to me. Okay. Okay. So, this lead is pretty simple, though it did kind of lock me into this, to bringing this, but, yeah, but I made it work. It's not like, this is, so Palma just kills this with Fake Out and a Double Shock. I don't actually even need Fake Out, but I'm gonna use it anyway. So the only thing that's faster than Palmons on the team is Vascular Legion, and it does see a kill, so it's gonna always be coming out. Getting this thing out earlier is technically ideal in theory because this does have the last respects. Although this thing was still one of the main problems I had to. I had to basically lock in Brain Fortress and Belly Bolt, because that one my only means of handling it. Fortress to eject button out, Belly Bolt to kill, and I also had to use my Terra for this, which has caused a lot of problems with routing the fight. So it's these kill with both Liquidation and Last Respects. Let's go to Fortress and like eject from Ever because I'm sturdy. Could have also used Dawn Fan, I guess. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but... Okay, so go to Belly Bolt. So since Last Respects is only 100 BP, because only one mon is dead, that means that it does do slightly less damage. Part of me kind of wishes it was actually Last Respect highest damage. Actually not really, because I wouldn't have activated Electromorphosis if I like Terra Normaled. So I go, since Belly Bolt dies to crit, I need to Terra Water to be resistant to the Liquidation, and then I can Volt Switch kill. So, I need to I need to bring in Cerulege. That will bait in exactly Choice Scarf, Frostmoth for Weather Ball, which is important to get this exact bait. So I can set things up on this Frostmoth. I need to do a bit of setup on this, which is why I have Slow King. It's going to Weather Ball and be locked into it so it can't Bug Buzz afterwards. It won't switch out either because it is technically still doing damage even though Weather Ball doesn't do that much. Slow King. I need to first bulldoze this to lower its speed and to do a tiny bit of chip to it. Despite the resistance, Bulldoze was actually the one that did the most of the damage. Well, besides Rock Tomb, but that did so much damage it can kill with crits, so I had to use Bulldoze. I mean, Slowking's obviously still slower, but I'm setting this up for a different mon. And now slack off one more, well, not one more time, there's going to be another one in there. And I want Slowking to be at high health, and I also need the free switching, so I'm going to yawn now. Initially, I had planned to scale teleport, but I just kind of realized, oh wait, yeah, yawn works for this as well, so with the way I've got this. If Frostmoth was like immune to sleep or speed drop, I would have had to use scale teleport, but it's not immune to either, so. Okay, so now I go into, now when the guaranteed sleep turn, I go into a Malga. With the tiny bit of chip that we got from the bulldoze along with the speed drop, we outspeed and kill this with acrobatics if no item. So we're it's actually finally so close. We are just barely out of range of Dalmai's Rock Slide and Toxicroak Gunk Shot. So the next one that sees a slow kill is Gudra Hisui with Ice Beam, exactly, which is very important because my way of killing this is with Palmont, but it has a walk-in berry. This problem is like Terra Water Gudra for reference. But since it has a walk-in berry, that presents the problem. But I can Volt Switch to break that, and I can just do a bit of pivoting around, but then I can get him Palmont and kill it. Go into Slowking on the Ice Beam. Can get frozen because I'm covered cloak. And this is now always going to be, I'm still being frozen wouldn't have really mattered though, but I'd put it on as a backup in case I had to steer. I didn't need any other items, so yeah, now it's gonna always be Thunderbolts. We get a fairly free switch into Palmont. It's not completely free, it actually does do a decent bit, especially if it crits, but we do always live. Okay, so now we just kill with Double Shock. I don't need like a Fake Out or anything like that. Walk-in Berry's gone because of the Volt Switch, so Double Shock just always kills. This is gonna be slow kill Dalmai's out since we're faster than both monsters. First slow kill. Dalmai's is going for either Power Whip or Poltergeist. It could have been Anchor Shot as well if I got crit, but yay, one of these again. Could have been Anchor Shot if I got crit, but I did. But that wouldn't have mattered either. The important thing is that it's not Rock Slide. Poltergeist would kill a Mulga, but it's got no item, so it doesn't affect it. And it lives Power Whip crit, it lives with Anchor Shot crit. Just barely lives Power Whip crit, but it does. This is BP Dalmai's for reference. I didn't have good tools to deal with this. I don't have the King Gambit I had last time. The only way I can handle this is to sack a Balga here to get a Defog off, which means it will cancel out the BP, Bright Powder. Go to Ceruledge. Edge. With Spell Tag, Phantom Force kills. It's not like Run and Bun where Poltergeist hits semi-invulnerable. And the last mon is Toxicroak, which is the sole reason I had to teach Psycho Cut. I just did not have the slots to be able to use anything but anything else for this. Like, this is the way to slot compress it. Psycho Cut is a range to kill because this has Pyapa Berry. It still does a lot of damage. It is sharpness boosted as well, which is why it's a lot. Part of why it does a lot, also the 4x weakness, obviously. But if I miss the range, Shadow Sneak just kills. And we take Gunk Shot crit plus poison. Does a lot though, but yeah. And we also never would have gotten into range of Bullet Punch. This even including Dry Skin Recovery, Shadow Sneak still kills. God, that all worked. God, that was so difficult to find, but I did manage to find a way. 07 Omolga. We haven't really gotten to use you much, but you did pull through for this fight. You were what I needed. Okay, so Samu and Houndoom. And you have the other empty slot because of the Amoga sack. Move that up. I got all the items off. Yeah, I did. Okay, so for frags, that's 2 for Palmont. Yep. Palmont's been really popping off on Terra, on Stella Island, I gotta admit. 1 for Emolga, which is also dead now. Which is also Emolga's first and last funny thing. Okay, 2 for Ceruledge. And 1 for Belly Bolt. Okay, next up is Brandy. So I'm going to be bringing Pom-Pom to this as well, again in the lead slot. Weavile. Delmise. This is the first time Delmise is coming to a... I believe the first time Delmise is coming to a non-Trick Room fight. Gyarados. And... Espeon. I mean, Espeon is just... Espeon, I'm running Terra Psychic, but it should already be. Because, yeah, like, it's Espeon the only type. So... Eject Pack on Palmont. No item on Weavile. Zoom Lens on Delmise. What is the Zoom Lens? There, okay. Berry Juice on Samu. Eject button on Gyarados. And Twisted Spoon on Espeon. Let me double check something. Palafin Hero, it's not in rain this time. Weavile. Yeah, that is always beating Drain Punch, never Liquidation. Palmont lead, Palafin lead. Palafin, because the special AI is always going to flip turn. Every single time it's going to flip turn. And we're going to close combat. The AI is going to base what it switches in after flip turn based on just a standard post KO switching AI, which means it will go to Cincino for the first fast kill, but then just die to close combat and get ejected out. Funny thing there. And then really think that through. Flip turn. And close combat. And we eject pack out, which allows me to choose my switch in to handle the Palafin. We can go into exactly Weavile, which will be in Palafin Hero for Drain Punch. Since this is Choice Scarf Palafin, that means that it will then end up locked into Drain Punch. So I go into Dalmice. Normally, this would be a pretty bad position to put myself in because, sorry, what was I saying? Because which I could activate because it sees dealings of no damage, but my Dalmice actually shows 2-shot to everything in the back. Dalmice, for all its flaws, is pretty strong, and Power Whip is a pretty strong move too, so it is, even though like Power Whip is not the most accurate move, like even the Conk it shows 2-hit KO too, and in this game all that matters is that it won't switch into a mon if you the mon you have out 2-hit KOs it. And I 2-hit KO everything. So it should never switch out. So I can just Zoom Lens Power Whip to kill it. This is Terrifier Alakazam for exactly Terra Blast. This is the only thing that sees kill. Go into Samron on that, surf into Aqua Jet to take it out. We always live Terra Blast into Psychic. I think this is the first time I've seen the Fire Terra Blast animation. Sure. This is Focus Sash, so the Aqua Jet is pretty important. Although Surf, yeah, Alakazam is pretty good special bulk, so it's not that amazing, but it's good enough that it doesn't actually die to Surf, but Aqua Jet will kill it after. Snarebait in Great Tusk for random move kill. I don't think it may not have been able to be Ice Spinner, but it's Headlong Rush or Close Combat. But to handle this, because this Great Tusk has a Jetpack, we could go into Gyarados, Intimate out. And it will send in the Mon with the first fast kill, which is Porygon Z for Thunderbolt. So Porygon Z comes out. It's adaptability, not download. Yeah, I was like pretty sure I knew that. It's gonna always be Thunderbolt, so I can get a good switch to Palmot. Palmot would never die this Thunderbolt, even if flip turn Maxwell crit. like Maxwell crit would have never killed even if flipped her Maxwell crit, and fake out into. We're just barely faster than this. Actually, no, it's actually a decent bit. I thought it was a lot closer for some reason. Um, yeah, fake out into CC just kills this. I don't even like need the fake out. I'll just CC actually by itself. So this is Great Tusk again, random move, but Gyarados pulls kind of double duty here because it can take any move from this and eject button out. It also won't rocks because it sees that there's only two mons left. I wouldn't have earlier in that case then, but it doesn't matter. Might headlong rush and I'm immune, but I'll just get ejected on the next hit. Okay, well, ice. Oh, wait, yeah, it's always ice spinner because of negative effect. Yeah, that's right. I had forgotten about that, but it doesn't make a difference. So, Espeon, I need to Terra, because Terra Psychic with Twisted Boom will one-shot both the Great Tusk and the Conk in the back. I don't think I need Terra for the Great Tusk, but I don't know, might as well Terra now, I guess. This Kong is Assault Vest, so killing it with this is kind of impressive, to be honest. I mean, I do have a lot of boosts going into it, and it only just barely kills as well. Okay, so in terms of frags, that's one for Delmise. I don't know, wait, where is? Oh, there you are. One for Delmise. Two for Espeon, which brings it up to 20. Pretty good. Two for Palmont actually. And one for Samurott. Palmont's almost at 30. Am I using it again? I am using it. So it's gonna get one more during this, so I will get it up to 30 after this is over. I guess assuming I don't wipe, but I shouldn't. Maybe I've jinxed myself there, but we'll see. So next up is Tyler. So I'm going to be bringing low kicks, Metagross. There you are. Pyroar. Drapion and well, actually, there's two more mons left. Meganium and Talonflame. Talonflame is Terra Ghost, which is the one I want. So I need to pre-damage low kicks to 60 HP. 61 should work as well. Yeah. Metagross. I think that's it in terms of pre-damaging, actually. Yeah, so I want Silver Powder on low kicks, Berry on Metagross, charcoal on Pyroar. I just want to double check something because I'm like still not sure if I got this right. Yeah, Pyroar is faster. Citrus on Drapion. Just to double check, Castleberry is the right one. Yeah, so it's ghost type moves. Miracle Seed on Megadium. And Heavy Duty Boots on Talonflame. Okay. Okay. So first impression kills Latios. So in Swarm with Silver Powder we kill. It's gonna bait and fast kill Nihilego for like random stuff. It isn't Grass Knot, which actually doesn't honestly really make a difference, but we just go to Metagross. Sludge Bomb technically ideal there, I guess. Just to double check. Metagross. Yeah, I am dead to. Okay, I will bait Volcarona from full. So we're good there. So it's gonna set up rocks here, which we're just gonna let it and deal with it. And Meteor Mash into Bullet Punch kills. Which is Sash, so yeah, that's why I need no attack rate doesn't really make a difference. I have Castleberry to prevent Decidueye from coming in, because otherwise it might. Well, I mean, it actually would never now because I didn't get hit, but it could have if I got like Power Gem crit. I think certain high rolls might have done it, but Castleberry ensured it never did, so Volcarona always comes in. Pyro always takes, this is Terra Grass Volcarona for reference. Pyro always takes Fiery Dance crit even with Stealth Rocks. So I just like kind of build the team to be able to handle this no matter what after this, because I didn't really have a good consistent bait after I had the Volcarona, depending on how much damage we did with Fiery Dance. But I can handle it. I have like built as I can handle it regardless. Built my team that way. I mean. The Zoom Roll. Okay, we got a Zoom Roll. Meganium tanks it pretty well. And it shows kill with Miracle Seed Leaf Storm, so it will it'll just keep Aqua Jetting me. I'll Sim first, I guess. No real reason not to. This is Belly Drummer's Zoom Roll, but it just didn't get a chance to set it up. Even if it did, Meganium does live +6 Aqua Jet crit. Okay, so Lucario comes out. Should be it's Aura Spear or Flash Cannon. go into Talonflame. We have heavy duty boots, so we don't take block damage. Otherwise, we would be taking 50% because, yeah. I have Terra Ghost because if I got Psychic Crit, I could be coming into range of Vacuum Wave, so Terra Ghost was to prevent that, though I don't really need it now, but I guess I might as well do it since I've got that on hand. And yeah, Overheat just kills. And last up is Decidueye, which Drapion just walls it and kills. I wasn't intending to bait these priority moves, but it doesn't really make a difference because Decidueye Spirit Shuttle doesn't even do that much to me. And I have Citrus Berry as well. Okay. Alright. So in terms of frags, first I want to check something. Yeah, okay, I remember. So for frags, that's one for low kicks, one for Metagross, one for Drapion, one for what you have it, one for Meganium, one for Talonflame, and one for Pyroar. Okay, so next up is Shirley. For this one, I want Absol. Belly Bolt. Wait, Belly Bolt is on the team, but that's coming later. Azumarill, Metagross, Houndoom, Belly Bolt and Samurott. Where's my belly? There it is. And Samurott. I also need to go back because I have to change Belly Bolt's Terra typing. I mean, obviously, I couldn't have done this like earlier because I needed a different Terra for whoever the water trainer, rain trainer was. I forgot her name. I also, while I'm here, I should change Houndoom's Terra type to what I need it for later, which is Terra Fairy. And Pellybolt needs to be Terra Flying. Houndoom is not going to be using Terra Fairy this fight. It's going to be Bellybolt that's Terraing, but I need Terra Fairy for a later one, which is actually the next fight. Black Glasses on Absol. Covered Cloak on Azu. Metagross. Eject Button. Eject Pack on Houndoom. don't think I actually need this, but I'm gonna go Magnet on Bellybolt anyway, because this is my notes. And Citrus on Samurott. Do I have my Repel on? Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, I did. Alright, I don't need any. Oh wait, no, I actually do. I need a zoom roll to predate damage at 246. This wasn't actually likely to come into play, but there is a chance it does. And if it does, I am in trouble. Yeah, that is the right HP. Oh, okay, well, whatever. I'm prepared. It's fine. Uh, so Gengar will attack, and I can Sucker Punch kill it. Uh, so, I'm gonna be baiting in exactly for first fast kill Baxcalibur Glaive Rush. I'm not quite in range of Icicle Crush. It's always gonna be Glaive Rush, so I can go into the immune Azu on that. This is gonna set up D-Dance. I'm just gonna play rough at first, 2 play roughs kills. It's gonna Icicle Crush next turn after the D-Dance, but we take +1 crit, and we have Cover Cloak for flinch. So that's fine. Regardless of what HP Azu ends up, it's always going to be which Vikavolt fast kill. I'm actually pre-damaged to be dead at full from it, even when I first come in because I could have critted this and died. Critted and killed it, I mean. Because the Vikavolt has sticky webs, I need it to not, I need it to see kill so it doesn't go for them. I need to, since it's like a full random move stuff, I need to reposition going for eject button Metagross. There were probably a few mons I could have used eject button for this, but Metagross was just the first I chose. Technically, Houndoom I think can take Thunderbolt and Bug Buzz crit, but I can't deal with Bug Buzz Spadafdra because I would activate a Jetpack early or Thunderbolt Paralysis. Same with Energy Ball Spadafdra. So yeah, I just need to do this eject button. And since Vikavolt is hit by not Vikavolt, since Metagross is hit by all of Vikavolt's moves, that means that it always activates the eject button and it won't be able to sticky web. Overheat kill and eject pack out. So I go back into Absol. This is just for baiting purposes. So it's going to be baiting in Landorus for exactly a Flying Terra Blast, which is, it doesn't quite see kill with Sandsear's Storm or U-Turn, so it's always going to be Terra Blast. So Bellybolt gets a pretty free switch into that, and it will activate Electromorphosis as well. I think I've seen Flying Terra Blast before. Something I noticed, I've not actually used Terra Blast at all this time, still during Stella Island, and like I don't have any for any future plans either. So it is gonna last. Now it's always going to be Sandsear Storm, so I Terra Flying to be immune to that. Another double Terra Flying case and Volt Switch kill. Alright, and I go into, I guess, who was my plan to go into? I can, oh, yeah, Samurott, that was what I was supposed to go into. Because that will be an exactly Meganium fast kill for Leaf Storm. This is such a weird Meganium set. Like, I had commented on this last time, but pre-poison Custap Berry, Leaf Storm, Petal Blizzard, Earthquake, and Facade. Like, Facade does not even do that much despite the pre-poison. I have no idea what this Meganium set is about. But yeah, he's kill with Leaf Storm, so it's always going to be going for that. Go to Houndoom, and we can kill with Overheat. There's also another reason why I couldn't like take a hit with this on Vikavolt, because then Leaf Storm crit could have killed. I think Leaf Storm itself if like Vikavolt crit, but like yeah, eject button is really important. We actually do kill this one full, but the poison damage just seals the deal. Alright, so now it's Entei for Stone Edge, I believe. Yeah. I think it might have been able to be Sacred Fire. I don't... Maybe not, though. And Samurott just eventually kills us with two Surfs. And I don't take too much from this. Even the super effective Trailblaze will not do that much to me, and like the speed boost doesn't matter since I'm already slower anyway. This does also have a Guave Berry, so it's going to get a bit of healing back, but that's not going to be enough to save it from the Surf to KO. It also has a chance of not even activating. I also have Aqua Jet if necessary, and I wouldn't like go for E-Speed because I wouldn't see a kill, and it doesn't like have a priority AI because if anything thinks I'm slower, which I mean I am normally, but part of me does kind of wonder if chilling water would have it doesn't matter. Okay, so so that's one for Absol, which brings it up to 10. Um, Okay, so I did all the frags down before I came back on. So next up is Teddy. So I'm going to be bringing for this fight Lantern, Mamoswine, Samurott, which is already in my party, Talonflame, and Sinistra, and who is last? Houndoom. Okay, Houndoom. Alright, so I need to teach well, two moves actually. I need to teach Flip Turn and Icy Wind to Lantern. I guess Electro Web would technically work too, but I have Icy Wind down, so I'll do it. Thunderwave and Aqua Ring are kind of niche anyway, so I'm not gonna bother. I was definitely gonna teach Flip Turn eventually anyway, so alright. And I need to pre-damage Mamoswine to 210 HP. Alright, and is that it? Well, there's also the items. I'll do that. So it's Cover Cloak on Lantern, Never Melt Ice on Mamoswine, Eject Button on Samurott, Charcoal on, well, while I'm here, Eject Button on, not Houndoom, Sinistra, Eject Pack on Sinistra, Charcoal on Talon, and Wise Glasses on Houndoom. At first, I had put Charcoal down, but then I realized, oh, I'm using it twice, so I just changed it to Wise Glasses, which works fine as well. But yeah, and that should be it. Yep. And just to check, Houndoom is Terra Fairy. Okay. And it's pre-damaged. Cloak, Melt Ice, Checkpoint, Shark Flip, Wise Glasses, and Icy Wind and Flip Turn. Okay, so to kill this Zapdos, I need to lower its speed, and to do that, Lantern has Cover Cloak to deal with air/flinches. We can Icy Wind plus Flip Turn. Lantern is not faster than this after an Icy Wind, but my Mamoswine in the back is, which I'm really using to kill this with. Nice crit. We can take 2 crits though, it's fine. It shouldn't roost here, it doesn't fulfill the conditions to do so with like the specific damage I do, as well as the fact that it's faster. Like, it would just waste it basically just healing a minuscule amount of damage, so it doesn't go for it. It is logical in a way. Yeah, hopefully I'm not wrong here. Okay. Nice crit. Go to Maros. Find out this Zapdos is at -1. We kill it with have it with Ice Wind Crash. With the pre-damaging that I've done, this is going to be Iron Treads, Iron Head Fast Kill. This also has Stealth Rock, so I want to prevent it from setting up those. I also want to get in Talonflame at full HP, so that's why I need to go through Eject Button Samurott. And it doesn't do that much to us. And Charcoal Overheat kills this Iron Treads with Talon. Almost clicked Acrobatics. So this was going to be, because Dragapult doesn't see kill with Dragon Darts, this is going to be Tauros Aqua for Raging Bull. Sinistra basically hard walls this Tauros because its moves are Raging Bull, High Horsepower, and Close Combat. Run into Close Combat and resist Raging Bull because it's Water type and High Horsepower. So we can take these and we can go Leaf Storm with a Jetpack to send Kraus out and kill this. It won't bulk up. I mean, it wouldn't matter if it did, but it won't because I kill it. Alright, and I send in Mamoswine, which will bait in Fast Kill Venusaur Giga Drain. No other move besides Giga Drain. Up specifically for this reason, because I want to get Houndoom in on exactly Giga Drain, which doesn't do too much damage to me. And Wise Glasses Overheat always kills this. Wise Glasses was the small extra boost I needed to kill this. I'm surprised it kills McGee, but it doesn't kill this. Meganium is 75, and they do have actually the same special bulk, so it does make a bit of sense. So this is gonna be Dragapult, this is Terra Ghost Dragapult. It doesn't quite see kill with Terra Blast, even if Giga Drain Maxwell crit, so it's always made Dragon Dart, so you get a free ability to Terra Fairy to be immune to the Dragon Darts, and 2 Sucker Punches kill this. We can't like Dark Pulse obviously because we just overheat and we're -2 special attack, but Dark Pulse works for this. I meant Sucker Punch. And the last mod is Arcanine, which we can just handle with Samurai. This doesn't do too much to us. If we can't handle this with Sammy for some reason, I got like... I have Talonflame and Mamo as potential backups. Okay. So that's 1 for Mamoswine, 1 for Talon. One for Sinistra. 1 for Samurott, 1 for... Oh, and 2 for Houndoom. Okay, so... Last up is Phoebe, the boss fight of this place, Stella Island. Okay, so for this one, we're going to be bringing up Palmont, Lapras, Tornadus, Flygon, not having Subtile made this fight a bit harder, but I managed to make it work. Torkoal and Annihilate. Okay, just to check, Annihilate's Terra Ghost. Yeah, it is. I don't know if it was to begin before I changed it, but I mean, it is now. That's all that really matters. So I want Magnet on Palmont. Where is my Magnet? Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong one. Magnet, Citrus on Lapras. No item on Tornadus. Lum on Flygon. Eject button on Torkoal. And Muscle Band on Annihilate. And I don't need any pre-damaging for this fight. I do, though, need to teach 2 moves. I need to teach Bulldoze to Flygon. Scorching Stance is a 2-hero, so I can get rid of that. And I need to teach Brick Break to Annihilate. Over Low Sweep. Alright. So my Palmon is really strong because I actually do just not one shot. I kills with Fake Out into Double Shock. It's like literally just barely with the plus attack nature and the very high IV. I have 24, I believe. Yeah, that's correct. So Fake Out into Double Shock kills this. Very fortunately, this is not Inner Focus, it's Pressure. Would have been really bad if it was Inner Focus. And Double Shot kill. This is gonna be Chin Pao for Ice Spinner kill, Swords of Ruin. This is Choice Band as well, which means that once it clicks Ice Spinner, it's going to be locked into it. It's not going to click Lash Out because it's resisted unless that doesn't kill. Go into Lapras on that. Lapras takes them, because, okay, not amazingly honest for a 4x resisting is really strong, but takes it well enough to handle them. It's gonna just keep going for it. It's locked in now, and it doesn't. It's even though it's not doing that much damage, it still doesn't switch because it does technically see it is doing damage. So just keep sparkling Aria until I die. I want Lapras to be in range of Annihilate Drain Punch, but that's not really difficult to pull off. It is a very high range. Like I could go Citrus Berry as well, even because the range that Drain Punches is higher than Citrus Berry would heal me. I'm actually concerned this might be doing too much damage. I think we're good though. Yeah, with like Citrus, we should be fine. Could I have like got a better move on Lapras to maybe take this out with? Oh, did I just crit it? I guess I did. The Iron Head. That's on Palmont. Iron Head. No, Iron Head actually does less. No, this actually probably was the best, to be honest. Like, I do not have anything better. I guess I could have gone Zoom Lens Hydro Pump. That wouldn't have really done anything. That wouldn't have really made a difference, though, in terms of the actual damage it was doing. Actually, it wasn't even guaranteed to hit KO. And this was the best I could do. With Citrus, we were fine, though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Annihilate comes out for kill with Close Combat Drain Punch, but it's always going for Drain Punch because Close Combat's negative effect. It doesn't have White Herb, it's Eject button. So I can get a good switch into Tornadus. Getting this, getting this Drain Punch was important because I need Tornadus to take limited damage, which Drain Punch crit Drain Punch is fine damage. Crit is fine damage to take for what I need for this. So I go for Acrobatics. Acrobatics just barely one-shots this with the Blunt Attack nature I have on Tornadus, and we're no item. So we don't need to worry about Eject button. So this is going to be a fast kill. Sandy Shock's Thunderbolt. It's actually speed tied with us technically, but it'll see that as faster. Though it would have come out anyway, even if it was slower, because it was the first thing that saw a slow kill. I'm not in range of Tri-Attack or Flash Cannon. I never would have been. Even if Drain Punch max roll crit. So I go into Flygon on the Thunderbolt. Bulldoze into Earthquake kills us. We're going to take a Tri-Attack or Flash Cannon. We have Lumberry to account for the Tri-Attack status. Afflictions and Flash Cannon's okay. It's random between the two because they do the exact same damage. Bulldoze into Earthquake kills and Bulldoze lowers speed. It's speed. So this is going to be Golden Go. Going for random move. Make it rain, Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball. Torkoal can take all of those hits and always eject out. Could have like picked probably a few mons for this, but I just decided Torkoal for whatever reason. It's White Herb, so it can actually go for Make It Rain despite the negative effect it would normally have. Go into Annihilate. So normally Annihilate wouldn't quite have the damage output to kill this Golden Go, but with Terra Ghost plus the very small amount of boost I need from the Muscle Band, Phantom Force does kill. So this is going to be Terrapagos last. Terra, Terrastigos, Terrasta Stellar Terra. Because I got rid of the Terra serves a double purpose because I got rid of my fighting type. That means that Dazzling Gleam isn't super effective. So Annihilate never dies to crit from any of its moves. And since we're immune to Terra Starstorm, we are faster than this as well um, because because my Annihilate is really fast and also plus speed. I think that I need plus speed to have speed because this is plus speed and 85 base speed. We don't want to CC though because CC would lower our stats and we would be dead to crit afterwards, so I bring into CC and with Muscle Band boost that's barely enough to kill it. This won't have Terra Shell once it terastallizes like I know that from last time. Nice crit. Okay. That's still an island down. Alright. Alright, now time to get to 2 more encounters, which I guess to replace the 2 dead mons I just had. Oh, I have to do frags as well. So that's 1 for Palmont, which brings it up to 30 as I said that would. 1 for Lapras. 1 for Tornadus. 1 for Flygon, which brings it up to 10. And 2 for Annihilate, which brings it up to 47. Okay, so so let's get the Ogerpon out. So it would be level 77, and its moveset is Spiky Shield, Zen Headbutt, Play Rough, and ID Cuddle. And it's also a double Omni boosted. I guess I'll just do what I did last time and Toxic Stall it. So it'd be like Drapion, and then I want some like eject button mon so I can go into Torkoal. What can take any crit from this? Not you, not you, not you. Reverend can. I do actually. I should put adamant on to make sure of that. Uh, so it actually can't in that case. Yeah, Fortress will work, I suppose. And if possible, I can even get some extra ones in. So yeah, so Torkoal and anyone else I could like fit. I see like a mon that could like tank any hit from this, like any crit. Like Dawn Fan is an option because of sturdy. Um, so let's remove Emolga and Caracosta from the box. Um, I'm actually gonna do eject button Dawn Fan into Torkoal and Fortress. That should be enough on its own to stall out all the turns that I need. But like, what can I also bring as extra insurance? Meganium can tank any hit. Um, and like I said, if absolutely necessary, I'll bring over Quill. I can take a hit as long as it's not a crit. Like it shouldn't ever come to that, but I guess just to be extra safe. Uh, I have Toxic on Drapion, right? Yeah, I do. This is Inner Focus, not Mold Breaker, so Sturdy will still work. Oh, I was supposed to go eject button. That was okay. That was my mistake there. We should be fine though. I mean, like this, we have mons that can like handle this really well. I got the Heart Flame again. I mean, this isn't the worst one. I mean, it's the water one that is the worst, but I just kind of would have liked to have something different. But oh well. All right, and for Lava Cave, which I have to go a lot of ridge for that. It's like, I mean, nothing here is really gonna be that crazy, but we'll see what I end up getting. So Torkoal's already a dupe. Golett, okay. I mean, this is actually good for what you have it for. Who's the trainer? Oh, Edgar. Edgar, that's it. I didn't heal, but whatever. Assuming I get no guard. I have one ability capsule, but I don't know, I might not be able to save it depending on how things go. Alright, let's take a look at. Okay, I did get the no guard. One attack? Okay. Would have kind of liked to have this earlier for the Del VP Delmise, but whatever, it's how it goes. And Ogerpon, quirky, I mean, it's okay. One speed is not what I like to see. This like should still be able to be used for Groudon and Kyogre because of the 31 attack. Let's see. Uh, if I Jolly Mint it, it will work. That's might be what I'll have to do. We'll see what I end up doing when I get to there, if I do, I guess. I will probably have two Jolly Mints, so it's maybe not too bad of an investment. We'll see. And let me take a look at Golurk versus the Garchomp on Edgar. I know this strategy. It's like I teach Ice Punch. I could trick the one attack, trick the Life Orb off of it. Yeah, it does work. Wouldn't my bulk make this a problem actually? Because I have 4 defense and minus defense. It wouldn't see kill. I have to eject, but it's. Oh wait, I didn't put the HP in to 21. It still wouldn't see kill, so it does technically work. Okay. Let's just level this guy up. I'm not gonna use Ogerpon at all for this gym, so I'll just keep it in box 2 for now. I'll figure this out later. Alright, what's this move set is the main thing. Uh, this doesn't get Poltergeist, unfortunately, which would be perfect on it because of no guard, I guess, maybe too perfect, and that's why it doesn't learn it. So my moveset would be like high horsepower, phantom force, dynamic punch, and I guess earthquake because it would be nice to have the extra stab option, and it's not like I get anything better, so sure, that works. There's like flex slots to give it if I need to. I mean, Shadow Punches doesn't do anything because I got no guard. Drain Punch is like kind of a consideration. I don't think it's gonna really be that good on this, but it's like too weak for a non-stab user to be using. Uh, Golurk does get close combat, so I'll probably be teaching that once I get the opportunity, and I can like use that as a flex slot then. But I mean, I will also need Trick and what you have it and Ice Punch if I want to do the Riker, not the Riker, the Edgar strat. There's also Stone Edge as an option if I ever wanted to use that, I guess. Worth considering, I suppose. I like this better than Rune, which I got last time and I like never used it. Okay, we'll see these two into the calc, I guess. And well, that's gonna wrap it up for me. That's the wrong one. Golurk might be nice for the gym as well. How does it do against the BP Pangoro? Badly because it's slower. Yeah, okay, never mind then. But I mean, the fact that it is a ghost type is at least nice. Even though it's like slower than everything. I don't think I updated the death counter for Mulga. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, so I didn't. We're at 10 deaths. Okay. Anyone live? Yeah, Narf's live, of course. As per usual. What fight is he on right now? This is the Sand Double. Okay. Wait, what? Do the ads have to wait, I guess? Okay, that's weird.